The sun, our very own star, is not going to stay the same forever. It has been shining brightly for about 4.6 billion years, providing the energy necessary for life on Earth. But like all stars, it has a finite lifespan, and will undergo significant changes as it ages. Like all stars, it has a life cycle. This life cycle is a fascinating journey that begins with the birth of a star from a cloud of gas and dust, known as a nebula, and ends in a spectacular finale. Right now the sun is in its main sequence, happily burning hydrogen fuel. This stage is the longest in a star's life, where it remains stable, converting hydrogen into helium through nuclear fusion in its core. But over billions of years the sun will run out of this fuel. As the hydrogen in the core gets depleted, the balance between gravity pulling inward and pressure pushing outward will be disrupted. When this happens, it will start to change. The core will contract under gravity, and the outer layers will expand. This marks the beginning of the sun's transformation into a red giant. It will grow bigger and hotter, eventually transforming into a red giant star. During this phase, the sun's outer layers will swell up, engulfing the inner planets including Mercury and Venus. This process of expansion is a natural part of a star's life. It's a dramatic but inevitable phase that all stars similar to the sun will go through. As the sun runs out of hydrogen in its core, it will start to burn helium instead. This helium burning will occur in a shell around the core, leading to further changes in the star's structure and energy output. This burning of helium will cause the sun to expand outward, growing many times its current size. The outer layers will become more diffuse, and the star will appear much larger and brighter in the sky. Imagine a campfire slowly dying down, only to suddenly flare up into a massive bonfire. This analogy helps us understand the dramatic increase in size and brightness that the sun will experience. That's kind of what will happen to our sun, but on a much grander scale. The sun's transformation into a red giant will be a spectacular event, visible across the solar system. This expansion will have a dramatic impact on the planets in our solar system, particularly Earth. The increased heat and radiation will make our planet uninhabitable, long before the sun reaches its maximum size. Our planet, the perfect distance from the sun for life to flourish, will find itself in a very precarious position. The oceans will boil away, the atmosphere will be stripped, and the surface will become scorched and barren. As the sun grows larger, its outer layers will extend closer to Earth, bringing with them intense heat and radiation. This will mark the end of life as we know it on our planet, a sobering reminder of the impermanence of all things in the universe. As the sun expands into a red giant, it will undergo dramatic changes that will have catastrophic consequences for our solar system. Our planet will face a fiery demise, engulfed by the sun's growing outer layers and intense solar flares. The habitable zone, the region around a star where temperatures are just right for liquid water to exist, will shift outward. This zone, which once provided a sanctuary for life, will move far beyond Earth's orbit. Earth, once comfortably nestled within this zone, will be pushed closer to the sun's intense heat. The planet will be subjected to temperatures far beyond what it can withstand. The oceans, which cover the majority of our planet, will begin to evaporate at an alarming rate. This evaporation will lead to a significant loss of water, altering the planet's climate drastically. Water vapor, a potent greenhouse gas, will flood the atmosphere, trapping even more heat and accelerating the warming process. This will create a feedback loop, making the planet even hotter. This runaway greenhouse effect will turn Earth into a scorching inferno. The surface will become unbearably hot, and the air will be thick with steam and other gases. The once familiar blue and green hues of our planet will be replaced by a desolate landscape of scorched Earth. The vibrant ecosystems that once thrived will be no more. The lush forests, vast deserts, and towering mountains will all be consumed by the relentless heat. The natural beauty of Earth will be reduced to a memory. Earth, the cradle of life, will become a barren wasteland. The planet that once teemed with life will be left as a lifeless, desolate rock orbiting a dying star. The intense heat from the expanding sun will have catastrophic consequences for all life on Earth. As the sun grows larger and more powerful, its rays will become increasingly unbearable, scorching the surface of our planet. The relentless heat will transform our once lush and vibrant world into a barren wasteland. Plants, the primary producers of oxygen, will wither and die under the unforgiving sun. Without plants, the very foundation of our ecosystem will crumble. The green landscapes that once covered our planet will turn brown and lifeless, unable to sustain the intricate web of life that depends on them. Animals, deprived of their food source and struggling to cope with the extreme temperatures, will face mass extinction. The majestic creatures that once roamed the earth will disappear, unable to adapt to the harsh new reality. The delicate balance of nature will be irrevocably disrupted. Even the hardiest of microorganisms, those capable of surviving in the most extreme environments on Earth today, will likely perish. These tiny life forms, which play a crucial role in maintaining the health of our ecosystems, will be unable to withstand the relentless heat and lack of resources. The oceans, once teeming with life, will become hot, acidic soups, hostile to all but the most extreme life forms. Marine life, from the smallest plankton to the largest whales, will vanish as the seas become inhospitable. The vibrant coral reefs will bleach and crumble, leaving behind a desolate underwater landscape. The very air we breathe will become heavy and toxic, filled with noxious gases released from the baking earth. Breathing will become a struggle, as the atmosphere becomes laden with pollutants and the oxygen levels drop. The once clear blue skies will turn hazy and oppressive. The once vibrant tapestry of life on Earth will be tragically silenced, leaving behind a desolate and silent world. The sounds of nature, the chirping of birds, the rustling of leaves, will be replaced by an eerie silence. Our planet, once a cradle of life, will become a stark reminder of the fragility of existence. As the sun expands, Earth's average temperature will rise dramatically. The once comfortable climate will become a distant memory as the planet experiences a runaway greenhouse effect. The polar ice caps will melt entirely, raising sea levels and inundating coastal cities. Imagine the hottest day you've ever experienced. Now multiply that heat several times over. That's the kind of extreme heat that Earth will face. The sun's rays will become so intense that simply stepping outside during the day could be deadly. The nights will offer little respite from the scorching heat. The atmosphere, thick with greenhouse gases, will trap the sun's heat, making even the nighttime hours unbearably hot. Earth, once a paradise of moderate temperatures and diverse climates, will become a furnace. Section 5. Evacuation Plan. Where could humanity go? Faced with the impending uninhabitability of Earth, humanity will be forced to make a difficult choice. Perish with our planet, or seek a new home among the stars. While the task seems daunting, the spirit of exploration and survival is deeply ingrained in our species. We would need to become a spacefaring civilization, capable of traversing the vast distances between stars. The first step would be to establish a self-sustaining colony on another celestial body within our solar system. This outpost would serve as a stepping stone, a place to further develop the technologies and resources needed for interstellar travel. But where could we go? Section 6. Mars or Bust, a rocky red hope. Mars, our red neighbor, presents itself as a potential candidate for human colonization. While far from hospitable in its current state, Mars holds the potential for terraforming, the process of transforming a planet to make it more Earth-like. This would involve a monumental effort, requiring advanced technology to thicken the Martian atmosphere, warm the planet, and create bodies of water. However, if successful, Mars could offer a second chance for humanity, a new home to rebuild our civilization. Section 7. Beyond the Solar System. Interstellar Voyages. Looking beyond our solar system, astronomers have discovered thousands of exoplanets, planets orbiting other stars. Some of these exoplanets reside within their star's habitable zone, suggesting the potential for liquid water and perhaps even life. Reaching these distant worlds would require developing revolutionary propulsion systems, capable of traversing the immense distances between stars in a human lifetime. This would likely involve harnessing the power of fusion, the same process that fuels the stars themselves. Section 8. The Power of Humanity. Adapting to survive. The challenges posed by an expanding sun may seem insurmountable, but humans are an incredibly resourceful and adaptable species. Throughout history, we have overcome countless obstacles, pushing the boundaries of knowledge and innovation. Faced with the existential threat of a dying sun, humanity's collective ingenuity would be put to the ultimate test. We would need to harness the power of science and technology like never before, developing new ways to generate energy, produce food, and sustain life in the face of adversity. Section 9. Our cosmic legacy, leaving Earth behind. The expansion of the Sun serves as a stark reminder of our planet's and our species' cosmic impermanence. It compels us to confront our place in the universe, to recognize the fragility of our existence, and to appreciate the preciousness of life on Earth. While the Sun's expansion may ultimately force us to leave our home planet, it also presents an opportunity for humanity to embrace its destiny as a spacefaring civilization. The quest to find a new home among the stars could unite us, driving us to new heights of scientific and technological achievement.